Yes, the day everyone has been waiting for, Election Day 2020. So, Election Day is upon us, and so far, the whole country has battened down in the past 48 hours, expecting waves of unrest and violence and vandalism and everything. But the important thing is that, you know, you do go out today and vote if you already haven't voted or mailed in a ballot. Be sure to wear your mask so you're doing your responsible thing in the community by not spreading disease. So the mask is important. And another thing, if you do go to vote today, do not fall for voter intimidation. Okay? This nonsense of them asking you to identify yourself, who you are, what your nationality is, if you can legally vote, that's none of their damn business. You just go down to the polling place and tell them, give me a ballot, I'm here to vote, whether I can or can't. Okay? So, yeah, and that is a joke. But voter intimidation. I go to the same polling place. They ask me what my name is. It's all there, this and that. I'll show them a driver's license to make sure it's me. Okay? I do not know of any type of voter intimidation or whatever, but they got that on the news already, and supposedly, there's charges of it being brought up, which is great. But go out and vote, wear the mask. That's the message. A couple weird things here. There is a lot of unrest, not so much as in our country, which hopefully this will not be as bad as people are thinking it will be. There may be some outbreaks, protests, or something, but I hope and I pray that it's not as bad as what they're expecting. I mean, they fenced in the White House. Most major cities have boarded up all their windows and everything. It's a damn election, all right? And another curious thing that gets me is kind of going hand in hand in this. We're all here, it's election day, and every American is focused on that. Well, last night there was a terrorist attack in Vienna, Austria, where these people just randomly went and shot a bunch of people indiscriminately. They're calling it a terrorist attack. But another thing is, this attack came on Monday night, which for most European countries was the last day before, I guess in the morning, they were supposed to start another one of these COVID-19 lockdowns. And this is going on in several countries in Europe. And the reason I bring it up talking about election day is, why are the countries in Europe going into a lockdown on the day of the U.S. elections? Why didn't they go on a lockdown last week? Why don't they go on a lockdown the end of this week? Something about the virus gets agitated during the U.S. elections. Is it a coincidence or not? To me, it just looks friggin' suspicious. And it just so shows that it's a global attempt to control and throw society off on a global scale. Okay, with all this nonsense. But here, yes, people's fears, like I've mentioned in a couple other videos with this upcoming election, people are fearful of unrest. Not so much civil war. There are people saying the civil war is, we're on the verge of it, or whatever. I can see why they would say that, but if something like that would actually happen, I believe the chances are low, very low. But having people loot, burn shops down, and bust up shit, that I believe will happen today. So on that note, I'd just like to get out there, tell everyone, do what you believe in, okay? Voting is important, and if you vote, please go out there, do it safely, get to the polls, let your voice be heard. I have heard of I remember once I heard some sort of political idealism where if you refuse to vote, you're making a statement. But I doubt very much that's what's going on. Another thing strange about this is they're showing that a record number of people are getting out there today and voting. Okay, so this is going to be something unique, something they're going to talk about, for years to come. So basically, my message is to my subscribers and that, stay safe, go out, vote if you haven't already. Go and vote. Please be careful. Please be mindful. Get home safely, okay? And I guess we'll all sit at home and watch how the outcome of this is. I'd also like to mention for all the people, not only in Austria, but all of Europe, that is, many countries are suffering some sort of unrest or this terrorist attack, which hit Austria, and it is an ongoing thing there in Europe. The UK has been hit numerous times. I know they have problems in France, Germany. There's all sorts of terrorist activity and innocent people are constantly dying. Nobody really needs this in their lives. So if you could, take a moment and pray for those people that lost their lives last night. And then pray again that, that the outcome of this election, things will go smoothly. And nobody has to get injured. Nobody has to get killed. This is still the United States of America, okay? And we should have enough self-control, self-respect, and act like civilized damn people where none of this should happen whatsoever. Those are my thoughts on it. Like I said, have a nice day. Go out and vote if you can, and stay tuned.